Hi, my name's Brad.
And my name's Steve.
Today we're going to do a taste test on Caribou Slobber extract. This is from Northern Brew. This is one of their kits. Northern Brew gives it a 4.75 out of 5. The alcohol level is a 5.25. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open it now, and Steve is going to go over how we're going to do our scoring.
So today we're going to judge the aroma, appearance, the taste, how it is on the palate, and then we'll give it an overall score. Each one of these scores is going to be from 1 to 10, and then our overall score will be a total cumulative of all of those, so we'll end up with 40 points overall. Before we get into tasting though, I'm going to give you just a brief little bit of information as to what Northern Brewer gives us for tasting notes. So Northern Brewer says basically it has a dense layer of malt, the caramel, baking, chocolate, and a hint of light roast coffee will be in there. This will give way to a little bit of hop character, which is kind of common for English brown ale. So it should be pretty mild in hop flavor. So we'll go ahead and start scoring this for you guys.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and taste it. I did brew this beer. Primary fermentation was 2 weeks. Then after that, it was put in the secondary for 4 weeks. And then it's been in the bottle for 3 weeks now. So here we go.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So what we're going to look at first is the aroma. So right now I can tell it has, I can smell a little bit of that hop, but there's a lot of malt and caramel in there. The coffee can't really smell it. Chocolate can't really smell that either. But in the taste, you can definitely taste the coffee, the chocolate, all of that kind of comes together.
Right.
The hop is definitely very subtle, which is nice for English brown ale. We looked at the SRM. It's right on where it should be. It's at 22. We kind of checked that with the coloring. It's hard to tell from that distance, but it definitely matches the brown ale style.
And I pretty much agree with Steve. Can't smell the coffee. Do get the caramel and malt. You can taste the hops real light on the back end of it. Overall, it's a pretty good beer. So let's get into it. What do you give it for aroma?
For aroma, I'm gonna give it, the 8. I really think it hits your malts, your caramels, all that. It'd be nice if I got a little bit of the coffee smell,
right,
to know that it had it in there. But since I don't, that's why I'm gonna ding it down just to an 8 though. But still pretty good.
Right, and I'm gonna agree with you. Same thing. You can't taste the coffee, or you can't smell the coffee. So I cannot give it a 10. So I'm gonna give it an 8 too.
Appearance, what do you think?
I think it's good. I think at a 22, it's good. What could you ask more for?
Right, you got the proper color head on there. It's nice. It's got a little bit of that brown color to it.
Right.
It's not like some of the ones you see are completely white. So it matches that style. So appearance, it's got to be a 10 in my book. There's no floaties in here, so good job. But yeah, no, I think appearance is good.
Yeah. So 10 on appearance from both.
Yep.
Taste. What do you think about the taste?
Taste is pretty good. It's well balanced, right? You didn't smell the chocolate, you didn't smell the coffee, but yet you taste it in there. It's very subtle, so that's kind of nice. Very mild English ale. So for me, taste, I'm gonna give it a 9. The reason I gave it a 9 though is, I would prefer a little bit more hop, but that's probably something in the recipe that you would tweak.
For me, I like the taste, but I'm a coffee person.
Yes.
If it tells me there's going to be coffee in there, it better have coffee in there.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay.
I think it's good, but if it says light roast coffee, I need some more.
So how about we settle on 8.5?
Okay,
All
8.5.
right, 8.5 it is. All right, so the palate is our last one before we get into the overall. You know, on the palate, I'm gonna have to take one more swig just to just to see here. You know, I think it does a good job on that palate. There's no lingering taste. It's very quick.
Right.
There's not a lot left. You know, you don't taste that hop. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, obviously with the brown ale style, but it doesn't sit there and linger. So
Right.
for me, palate, it kind of fits that English brown ale style. So for me, I'm going to give it an 8. Like I said, I think I agree with you on the last one too. I would have preferred to have a little more
Right.
coffee, but you know, that's preference.
Right. I think it's good on the palate. I think it almost hits you up front right away, then it's like gone.
Yeah.
So like you were saying, it's not lasting on your palate. It's there and it's gone. So I would give it an 8 also.
We're going to go over the recap of the scores. Basically, for the first score, we went with Aroma, and we both gave it an 8. We agreed on that. The aroma was pleasant, kind of fit the style of that English brown ale. Also, you know, we talked about the malt up front, the baking chocolate, really couldn't smell that. The coffee wasn't really there until the
Right.
taste. So we ended up giving that one an 8. The appearance, you know, that was 10 out of 10. You know, it fits the style. SRM was right on at 22. You know, it's clear, it's good looking beer. The taste, we disagreed slightly. I gave it a 9. Brad gave it an 8. That gave us an 8.5, and it was just due to the amount of coffee that was in there. For the palate, we ended up both agreeing on that, and we gave it an 8. So if my math is correct, and we go back through those scores, that gives us a 34.5 out of 40. So that's kind of right in line with the 4.75 that a lot of people have been giving it on Northern Brewer. So I feel that this beer is pretty good. You know, overall, I think this could be a great summer beer out by the pool.
Right.
You know, I don't know what your thoughts overall are on it, but I sure enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, my thoughts are about the same. I would rather have this in the summer than in the winter like we're going through now.
Right.
It's a summer beer for me.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep, it's a good beer. Well, until later, my name is Steve,
I'm Brad.
and we'll see you guys later.
If you like this, subscribe or tell us you don't like it and tell us why.
Yeah, we want to make this better, right? We'll improve, trust me. First one, so.
Bye.